Sega.
There are a number of things that we were looking for with a period and a setting. The first is a situation where lots and lots of different factions are vying for supremacy in a context where any one of them could have won. The second thing we look for is a technology race, because it's a strategy game. You need a technology race to drive your tech tree. And the third thing we look for is cool content. And the samurai period with samurai and ninja and geishas and all of the insane Japanese cultural things that go on during the period. It's just fascinating and we love it. There are so many things that we can do now with the game engine and all of the technology we've built that we couldn't do for the first Shogun. It just seems like the right time to revisit it.
So when we're developing, we use featuring for sort of fine-grained profiling. We have in-game profilers that we've written ourselves and visual profilers for sort of coarse-grained. Technologies we use that go with that, Intel TBB, threading building blocks. It's very useful. Load balances automatically for us, so it makes it much easier for us to scale to more cores and put in more of those immersive features that we like so much.
Technology's just come on so far over the last 10 years. I mean, we can just do things that were completely impossible 10 years ago. I mean, with Shogun 1, all the characters on the battlefield were sprites. Right now they're all full 3D with many polys. They look spectacular, and yet we can still render tens of thousands of these guys on the screen at the same time.
We can do kind of waterfalls and rainbows and kind of lightning storms and all those kind of things. The graphics cards just weren't capable of doing it.
When we set out with Shogun 2, we had a number of things that we really wanted to achieve. One of them was to make art central to the project in a way which we'd never done before.
We wanted to reflect the seasons and the kind of change and transition of, from summer, spring, autumn, winter and so on. So, cherry blossoms, all those kind of particle effects. Also with the units, carrying around their banners, and also with the lanterns in nighttime battles. So you get that kind of, spot lighting effects that actually make you really feel that it's nighttime or it's winter.
The way that we use threading building blocks, we use it to take our simple serial, straightforward code that we've written for years and years, and with changing only a few lines, we can take big chunks of processing, spread it over all of the cores. That processing may be chopped up into different size lumps, but TBB will take care of putting it on different cores and using them more efficiently.
There are some who'd say, graphics aren't important to them, but I do believe that when you actually are in a situation where you really feel like you're seeing something occur, that element of realism kind of adds extra authenticity to the gameplay, and you get a sense of satisfaction as well. So they have a very strong gameplay message there as well. They're not just kind of eye-candy.